Alright everyone, it looks like we need a quick pause for some stream maintenance. Don't go anywhere because we'll be back in just a few minutes to continue our epic AI car race showdown. Grab a snack, relax, and I'll see you very soon. Hey there, welcome back to the stream. Everlasting Apex. We're thrilled to see you again and ready for some epic racing action. Strength 74. Glad to have you join us too. Hope you're ready to see some of these cars carve through the track like pros. Let's get those virtual engines roaring. Sure. Did you know that Indy Lights cars are like the warm-up act for the big league IndyCar races? They might not be as fast as the main event, but they have their own magic, crank out around 450 horsepower, and are a perfect playground for up-and-coming race stars. Basically, it's where future IndyCar champions cut their teeth. Think of it as racing's version of a really intense high-speed apprenticeship. Welcome back to the stream, Gilded Sarcophagi and Gucci. Glad to see you both back in the chat. Hope you're ready for some turbocharged fun as we watch these AI cars race it out. Sit tight, grab some snacks if you haven't already, and let's see which racer takes the crown today. Alright everyone, the clock's running out faster than my patience for bad racing. Make your pick now before the race begins, and don't say I didn't warn you when your favorite car has already sped off into the sunset. Alright, so we have Waffling Otters and Amy in the same car, racing at a Cockapone Raceway Club. Waffling Otters hasn't given us much to go on, so I guess I can't really judge their talent level. Amy, on the other hand, has raced 94 times, and only managed to win 5 of those races, which suggests she might not be the most dominant player out there. She's ranked 8th overall, so she's probably decent but not quite a superstar. If I had to pick between them, I'd lean toward Amy simply because experience counts for something, even if the win record isn't spectacular. But who knows? Maybe Waffling Otters will surprise us and claim the checkered flag. Either way, it's going to be a fun race to watch. Well, it looks like Everlasting Apex is trying to keep the peace here, folks. I guess the chat's getting a bit too lively for the admins. Remember, Whether you're just here to watch some crazy AI cars or trying to sneak in some questions, we're all here for a good time. And don't worry, even if you're not a subscriber, I'll do my best to keep things fun and flowing. Just sit back, enjoy the race, and maybe cheer for your favorite driver. Or car, in this case. Alright folks, the race is underway at a Capapone Raceway Club, and leading the pack in the Indy Lights class is the Twee-Gilded Sarcophagi in a shiny 2014 Dallara IL-15. Seems like they've got the perfect start. Let's see if they can keep that lead, or if the bots will surprise us. Gilded Sarcophagi has grabbed the lead right out of the gate, with James Mayo hot on their heels in second. Gucci Ye has jumped into third place, closing the gap quickly. Amy advances one position, now in 11th place. Jasak 72 moves up one spot to 13th position. Jasak 72 and Waffling Gutters are locked in a close contest for 12th place, with both cars side by side entering the next corner. Bob Frogsworth is currently in third place, driving a 2014 Dallara IL-15. The car is solid but hasn't shown the fastest lap, so maybe smoothness over speed today. The race seems to be pretty steady for Frogsworth so far. Bot Waffling Gutters are running in 11th place in an Indy Lights car, likely just trying to stay on the track with no sign of overtaking or being challenged. No drama so far. Amy advances one position to 10th place. Jasak 72 climbs 2 spots into 11th. Maya is currently 5th, maintaining a steady pace. No changes for the top 4, still led by driver in first. Well, look who decided to reappear. Welcome back, Everlasting Apex. Glad you could join the chaos once again. Sit tight and enjoy the AI car madness. Welcome back, Gucci Ye and Jasak 72. Glad to see you both dropping in again. Hope you're ready for some high-speed action because these AI cars aren't holding anything back today. Let's see if your favorite driver can this time avoid crashing into the wall, or maybe even take the lead. Buckle up and enjoy the chaos. Ah, the classic there we go and him combo. Sounds like someone's already got a favorite in mind. I swear, these cars can drive a tad suspicious sometimes, even with AI at the wheel. Anyway, what do you all think of the race so far? Looks like the leader's been holding steady, but who knows what kind of surprises are lurking around the next bend. Keep your bets ready, and maybe you'll be the one claiming that shiny new car at the end. Congratulations to Gilded Sarcophagi for winning the race. That was some impressive driving. You truly earned that victory. And hats off to the drivers who are claiming some pretty sweet rides today. Amy, you won the bet race, so you'll be taking home the 2014 Dallara Isle 15, a fine choice for sure. Jasak 72, with the most overtakes you've earned the same model. Looks like your aggressive moves paid off. And Gilded Sarcophagi claiming the fastest lap. You get the same car as well. It's a tight competition, and I can't wait to see what these cars can do next time around. For this track, I would focus mostly on handling and agility. Willow Springs Horse Thief Mile is all about tight turns and quick transitions, so a car that can stick to the road and respond swiftly to sudden changes in direction is essential. Sure, horsepower helps when you get a straightaway, but in this case being able to smoothly navigate the twisty sections will make all the difference. Fast and nimble wins the race here. Hey there, Stranger74. Welcome back to the stream. Glad you could make it again. Hope you're ready to see some high-octane robo-racing action. Sit back, enjoy the chaos, and maybe pick a favorite car to cheer for. Just don't get too attached. They might crash and burn. Alright everyone, the clock is ticking. If you haven't picked your favorite car yet, now's the time to do it. Don't make me choose for you, because let's be honest, my taste in cars might just be better than yours. Get those selections in before the race starts and let's see which one comes out on top. Stay tuned and don't blink, or you might miss the chaos. Welcome back, Amin-san. Glad to see you're back in the race with us. And a big welcome to Underfern as well. It's like they're fresh on the grid and ready to burn some rubber. Sit tight and enjoy the chaos of these AI cars battling it out. It's almost as intense as trying to find your keys in the morning. Alright folks, we've got Gucci Ye in a Maserati Alfieri and Everlasting Apex in a Subaru Impreza or XST. iRacing at Willow Springs. Now, let's be honest here. The Maserati is sleek, flashy, and probably has a bit more power under the hood. It's essentially the diva of the race. Meanwhile, the Subaru, while reliable and agile, is more suited for rally stages than a smooth asphalt like this. If this were purely about speed and handling on a track like Horse Thief Mile, I'd give the edge to Gucci Ye and that Maserati. But remember, the Subaru can be pretty feisty and might surprise us if it sticks to its aggressive rally routes. Still, my money is on the Maserati cruising to victory. Unless Everlasting Apex pulls some impressive magic with those rally car skills. Let's see how it unfolds. Alright everyone, the race is underway at Willow Springs Horse Thief Mile. Leading the pack now is the Bota Wildrino in a classic 1994 Volkswagen Golf War 6. Let's see if this little legend can hold on to that pole position, or if the faster cars will carve their way past. Celestia Linari is leading the race, holding a steady pace at the front. Wildrino has quickly moved into second place, applying pressure from behind. Sunboard Boy is in third, just hanging around and waiting for an opportunity. The front pack looks like it's setting the initial tone. Welcome back, Gilded Sarcophagi. Glad to see you return just in time for some high-speed chaos. Hope you're ready to see these cars battle it out, like it's the Formula One of the digital world. Sit back, enjoy, and maybe cheer for your favorite, if you can tell them apart from the rest of the pixelated madness. Hey Rizaldi Ada! Glad you could make it back to the chaos. We've been having some wild AI cars racing around like they own the place. Hope you're ready for some unpredictable fun because things are about to get interesting. Bot Sunboard Boy is running a 2002 Honda Integra Type R. It's holding steady in fourth place, but hasn't shown much speed so far. Looks like a reliable backmarker for now. Bot Celestia Linari is leading in a 2012 Mazda RX-8 Spirit R. They seem to have a strong pace, maintaining the top spot without much trouble so far. Bot Celestia Linari is steering a 2012 Mazda RX 8 Spirit R. They're holding second place, which suggests they're maintaining steady pace, but haven't pulled away or been overtaken yet. Looks like they're set to keep their position for now. Welcome back to the stream, everlasting epics. Glad to see you return just in time for some high-octane AI car races. Hopefully your return doesn't cause too much chaos on the track. Sit back, relax and enjoy the ride. Bot Gaming To Fight Cancer is running an Audi TT from 2008. They're currently sitting in 15th place, struggling a bit with the pace, as their fastest lap is over 22 seconds. Not quite back on the podium yet. The tight corners and fast straights at Willow Springs are favoring well-balanced cars with good downforce, causing some overtakes in the slipstream. The Maserati of Gucci is capitalizing on the straight speed, while car handling seems key in navigating the chicanes for others. Gucci is leading comfortably, and has set the fastest lap, indicating he's got the pace and staying ahead without much resistance. Hey Jazx72, welcome back to the stream. Glad you could join us again. We've got some crazy AI cars racing for glory right now, so sit back and enjoy the chaos. Twy Everlasting Apex is piloting a 2014 Subaru Impreza WRX STI, a car known for its handling and turbocharged power. They are currently in 8th place, behind some vintage rivals but holding steady. Their fastest lap time of 1:19.44 suggests consistent pace, but they haven't quite broken into the top 5 yet. But some board boy is piloting a 2002 Honda Integra Type R, known for its agility and sharp handling. Currently in 7th place, they're significantly off their fastest lap pace but still holding position, likely relying on finesse rather than raw speed to stay competitive. Welcome back, Rizal Adha. Glad to see you're back with us for some car racing fun. Hope you're ready to see these AI cars chase each other around the track like they're trying to win an invisible trophy. Sit back, enjoy the ride, and let's see if any of these digital races can surprise us today. Wow. Gucci really rode into the sunset and took the win at Willow Springs Horse Thief Mile. Nice job. Wow. Twy Gucci really pulled a victory out of nowhere, huh? Congrats on winning the race. And look at that, you also snagged the fastest lap. Talk about leaving everyone in your rearview. Well deserved. And a shout out to Twy Minsan for smashing the most overtakes. Impressive driving. Both of you are now the proud owners of a sleek 2014 Maserati Alfieri. I hope you enjoy cruising around in style. Keep those engines roaring. Sure thing. The 2018 Chevrolet IndyCar might not be the most famous car for its looks, but it sure makes up for it with speed. It can go from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just a matter of seconds, which is pretty good considering it looks like something your grandma might drive on Sunday. That turbocharged V6 engine really knows how to show off, making it a real beast on the racetrack. Basically, it's the kind of car that makes you think, wow, I'd probably need years of practice just to keep up with this thing. Hey, welcome back everyone. String774, good to see you again. Amin-san, I hope you're ready to see some epic car crashes and close finishes. Gucci yay. Glad you returned just in time for the chaos. Underfern, welcome back to the fun. Don't blink or you might miss the checkered flag. Let's get these engines roaring and see which AI driver comes out on top today. Alright everyone, hurry up and pick your favorite car before the clock runs out. We don't want any missing out on the racing action because someone hesitated too long. Get those choices in, and let's see which machine takes the lead. Alright folks, we've got Jasak72 in a 2018 Chevrolet IndyCar and Tyler in a 2018 Honda IndyCar. Now, if I had to place a playful little bet, I'd say the Chevrolet might have a slight edge on Zolder. Chevys are known for their raw power and acceleration, perfect for snatching those early lead positions. But let's not forget that Hondas are usually pretty nimble and agile, so Tyler might just weave his way to a surprise victory if he uses his finesse wisely. This race is definitely going to be a close one because both cars are pretty evenly matched in terms of age and spec. So buckle up everyone, it's gonna be a fun ride. And I wouldn't be surprised if the race goes down to the wire. Who do you all think will pull ahead? Alright folks, the race is off at Zolder and leading the pack is Botron in a 2018 Honda IndyCar. Looks like they got a great start, but let's see if they can hold on to that pole position, or if the others are going to catch up. Stay tuned! Starting line action sees DSC Jasak72 taking an early lead, holding the first place. Bot Shran is in second, staying close behind. Bot Tyler is in third, slightly falling back but still in the hunt. Bot Quiz 44 is running a Chevrolet IndyCar, starting from 22nd position. The race seems tight for them with no recent overtakes or incidents mentioned, Zireinbot is advancing to 22nd place, moving up one spot. Meanwhile, Siraimbot and Twi Gilded Sarcophagi are battling closely for 21st place. Looks like they are pushing hard on the same stretch. Bot King Ruot is driving a 2018 Chevrolet IndyCar, starting from the 17th position. Their race seems steady so far, but they haven't made any moves forward or backward yet. Hey, Gilded Sarcophagi! Welcome back to the channel. Glad you're back for some high-speed AI car action. Hopefully you enjoy the race. Just remember, these cars are trying their best, but no crashing into the walls today. Sit back and enjoy the show. Twi Jazz X72 is riding a 2018 Chevrolet IndyCar, starting from the last position. They are currently in 30th place and haven't set a fast lap yet, so it looks like a long climb ahead. Bot Schmerzen Live started from late in the pack but has moved up to 8th place. Their car is a 2018 Chevrolet IndyCar, and they are gaining ground steadily. Still climbing, but the pace suggests they're pushing hard to improve their position. Bot King Ruot is in a Chevrolet IndyCar, starting from the 17th position. The fastest lap recorded by their car is still to be set, suggesting they haven't made significant progress yet. Overall, not much drama on their front, just waiting for the right moment to shuffle forward. The Zolder's narrow layout and tight corners are heavily favoring those with precise control and smooth handling, leading to a lot of overtakes in the smaller straights, but causing chaos in the turns. Drivers with better finesse are gaining ground while raw speed struggles to pay off. Our Windstorm is making a strong push with the fastest lap, possibly aiming for a late race surge. Bot Windstorm is in the top 10 and has the fastest lap at 1:21.217. Looks like they're making a push, blending quick speed with consistency. Botron is currently leading the race and has the fastest lap time with a 1:21.368. Their car, a Honda IndyCar from 2018, is showing strong performance and solid consistency. The race looks smooth for them so far. Bot Bacon's car is a 2018 Chevrolet IndyCar, starting from the 16th position. They've been relatively steady but are slightly behind the front runners with a fastest lap of 1 minute, 22 seconds and 39 milliseconds. Their race looks like a cautious midfield effort so far. Underfern is running in 7th place, with a quick lap of 1 minute and 21 seconds and 455 milliseconds. Looks like they're holding a decent pace but still pretty close to the pack. Congratulations, Jasek72. Looks like you're on fire and took the top spot at Zolder. Not everyone can claim victory like that. Well done. Wow, what a spectacular finish! Congratulations to DSSD Jasak 72 on taking the win. You really showed those AI cars who's boss. As the victorious driver, you now have the chance to claim a shiny 2018 Chevrolet IndyCar. Enjoy your new ride and make sure to keep those engines roaring. To everyone else, don't worry, luck might be on your side next time. Unless it's just my racing skills that are legendary. Sure thing. Did you know that the 1989 Mercedes-Benz SL500 might not exactly be a race car? But it certainly knows how to turn heads with its sleek design and luxury features. It was one of the last models before Mercedes switched to electronic fuel injection, making it a bit of a vintage tech masterpiece. Basically, it's the perfect car if you want to cruise in style while secretly feeling like you're driving a piece of automotive history. Alright everyone, time's almost up to pick your favorite car. Hurry up before they all zoom past the finish line without you. Don't miss out on the chance to cheer for the car that might just overtake everyone else in style. Get those selections in now. Hey Silver Gaming, welcome back to the stream. Glad you could join us again. We've got some turbocharged AI cars battling it out, so settle in and enjoy the chaos. Alright, this is quite the throwback showdown. Guishi Yai is rolling in a 1985 Peugeot 205 T16, which is a classic with some serious rally roots. It's known for agility and handling, especially on twisty tracks. On the other hand, Iconic Odd is in a 1978 BMW M1, a sleek, iconic supercar with style and straight-line speed. Now, given Circuit Gilles Villeneuve long straightaways and high-speed corners, the BMW M1 might have a slight edge in pure speed. But don't count out the Peugeot just yet. Its agility could help it slip past on the tighter sections. If I had to make a call, I'd say the BMW M1 probably has the upper hand overall. But don't be surprised if the Peugeot surprises us with some quick maneuvering. Let's see how these machines compete. This should be fun. Alright everyone, the race is kicking off at Circuit Gilles Villeneuve, and look who's sitting pretty on pole. The bot Asironi driving a classic 1996 Maserati Ghibli. Guess it's feeling all fancy and nostalgic right out of the gate. Will it hold that lead, or is this just the start of a vintage underdog story? Stay tuned. The race kicks off with bot Asironi taking the lead, followed closely by bot Prodigy place 58 in second place. Bot Iconic Odd is holding on to third, but expect the game of overtakes to heat up soon. Twy Everlasting Apex is driving a 1996 Dodge Stealth RT Turbo.all. Their race looks steady so far, stuck in 22nd place with no notable overtakes or issues. Twy Stringer 74 is driving a Caterham Super 7 SS, which is lightweight and agile. Their race looks steady so far, holding the 14th spot with no big moves yet. Gucci Ye is holding a solid lead in the race, but Iconic Odd is right behind, trying to close the gap. It's going to come down to who can maintain consistency and maybe pull off an overtake in the next laps. Gucci Ye needs to keep that pace strong. Gilded Sarcophagi is driving a 1990 Mazda Yunos Cosmo, a car known for its rotary engine and smooth handling. Currently in 19th place. They are making steady progress but still have ground to cover if they want to move up. Bot Adialev is driving a 1994 Ferrari 512 TR, which is expected to be quick in straight lines. Right now, they're stuck in 8th place but holding steady. Seems like the car is doing its job, but overtaking might be a challenge on this track. Twy Everlasting Apex is driving a Dodge Stealth RT Turbo from 1996. R1. They are currently in 22nd place, and seem to be stuck right behind another Dodge Stealth. Looks like a close rearguard action so far. Bot La Croissant 1980 is riding a 1990 Nissan Pulsar GT-IR. They've moved up a couple of positions, currently in 8th place. The race looks steady for them so far with no major overtakes or issues. Bot Asironi leads in the 1996 Maserati Ghibli, a classic Italian coupe, known for style and smooth handling. They are holding a steady lead with no signs of challenge so far, likely running a conservative but consistent pace. Bot Calicon Bunny is driving a 1995 Porsche 911 Carrera, a classic with strong handling and rear engine dynamics. They're currently in the middle of the pack, sitting in 15th place, showing steady progress but no recent overtakes or notable gaps. Not the worst spot to be considering the car's reputation for agility. Gucci Ye is holding on to 9th, trying to close in, but Iconic Odd is smoothly pulling away from behind. Not much change for the top two. But Gucci Ye needs a solid lap if they want a shot at overtaking. Bot Aceroni is maintaining a solid lead with the fastest lap. He's clearly in control for now. Twisil of Gaming is behind the wheel of a 1994 Ferrari 512 TR, a car known for its balance and speed. They are currently in 12th place, with a fastest lap of 2 minutes, 14.75 seconds. It looks like they're maintaining decent pace but still working to close the gap to the front runners. Bot the Betty White Show is driving a 1995 BMW M5E39. They're currently in 18th place, with a best lap time of 2 minutes, 17 seconds. The race seems to be challenging as they're just behind the leader by nearly 2 minutes. DSA Rebel Kitty is driving a 1995 Caterham Super 7 SS, known for its lightweight and nimbleness. They are currently in the last place but just set the fastest lap of the race at 2 minutes, 15 seconds and 319 milliseconds. Congratulations on winning the race. Looks like you really drove away with it. Wow. Bottasciaroni really took the checkered flag in style. Congratulations on the win. You've earned that victory and a lot of bragging rights. And look at this, Twisil of Gaming. You messaged your way through those cars like a pro and did the most overtakes. Well deserved. You can now claim that beautiful 1994 Ferrari 512 TR. That's quite the retro ride to add to your collection. Nice work, everyone. Sure thing. Here's a fun fact for you. The 1950 sports car racing class was such a wild mix of innovation and chaos that some of the cars looked more like street racers with a twist than serious race cars. People back then truly believed that adding a bigger engine and a shiny paint job could turn any car into a race winner. It's like the automotive version of dressing up your pet in a tiny tuxedo. Adorable, slightly ridiculous, but somehow charming enough to watch. Alright everyone, the clock's ticking down. Grab your last chances to pick a car before the race starts. Don't let the bots have all the fun. Get those choices in now. Alright folks, we've got a classic showdown here at Termas de Rio Hondo, with some legendary vintage cars. On one side, Bot Ebony Shadow is piloting a 1957 Ferrari 250 Testarossa, which is renowned for its speed and agility even years later. On the other side, DSK alias ESKY is behind the wheel of a 1955 Mercedes-Benz 300 SLR, a car famous for its racing dominance and iconic design. Given these choices, I'm leaning towards the Ferrari, for its lighter weight and slick handling, perfect for this kind of circuit. But don't count out the Mercedes, which has that legendary straight-line power and stability. Honestly, it could go either way, but I'd say the Ferrari might just edge out in this race with a slight advantage in the tricky corners. Let's see which vintage beast takes the checkered flag. Place your bets wisely, because in the end, it's all about the car that's feeling lucky today. Alright folks, the race is kicking off at Termas de Rio Hondo. And look at that. ITB Austin 5904 is starting on pole in a classic 1956 Maserati 450S. I guess old school still knows how to take the lead, huh? Buckle up. It's gonna be a fun one. Hey there! Tenka Mainen 704. Welcome back to the stream. Glad you could return just in time for all the adrenaline of these car races. Hope you're ready for some high-speed chaos on the track. The race kickoff sees UTB Austin 5904 taking an early lead, holding the front spot. But Tour is hot on their heels, trying to find a way around. Jasak 72 has started strong, sitting close in third, but appears to be biding time for an overtake. UTB Mark Fudi is driving a 1956 Maserati 450S, a true muscle car of the era tall. He's currently in the 8th place, but seems to be holding a steady pace, likely waiting for an overtake opportunity, or conserving his speed. Bot Sasatura is currently in 2nd place, driving the 1956 Aston Martin DBR 150s. They haven't made any dramatic moves yet, but holding steady in the top two suggests a reliable race. Twice Strengen 74 is driving a 1957 Ferrari 250 Testarossa, currently in the 12th place. They are holding steady behind the leading pack but not challenging for the front yet. The tight corners and high-speed sections are favoring the more agile cars, creating some early overtakes but also causing a few slips. The Maseratis seem to handle the technical parts well, but tire wear could shake things up later. The twisty layout of Termester Rio Hondo is likely favoring those with better handling and cornering skills, which explains the close pack at the front and some gaps further back. UTB Austin 5, 1904 is leading in a 1956 Maserati 450, a classic sports car known for its speed and agility. The race looks smooth so far with no challenges to the top spot. UTB Mark Boudi is driving a 1956 Maserati 450S, a classic sports car known for its speed and agility. Currently in 8th place, he's holding steady but not challenging for the lead just yet. DSK, Elias ASC, is racing a 1955 Mercedes-Benz 300 SLR, a classic car known for its legendary aerodynamics and speed. Currently in the 14th place, it seems to be holding position, but not gaining any ground. The race looks tightly packed, so any overtakes could shake up the top 10 soon. The classic cars at Termester Rio Hondo create close battles with limited grip and handling, making overtakes tricky. Some cars are pushing faster lap times, resulting in position changes. But overall durability and driver skill seem to determine the front runner's advantage. UTB Austin 5, 904, is maintaining a solid lead with the fastest lap, showing he has the pace to stay ahead. Bottazatura is driving an Aston Martin DB R11, a classic that's holding second place. They've been fairly consistent, staying within a few seconds of the leader, and their fastest lap time is 2 minutes and 9.355 seconds. Looks like a solid performance so far. Bjorn Art is driving a 1959 Maserati Tipo 6061 Birdcage, known for its lightweight and agility. They're currently in 4th place, just behind the leaders, with a best lap of 2 minutes, 12.185 seconds. Seems like a solid performance so far. The track's tight corners and long straights are favoring the cars with better acceleration and handling, making overtakes tricky but rewarding for skilled drivers. Well, look at that. Austin 5904 took the checkered flag. Nice job winning the race. Congratulations to UTB Austin 5904 on winning the race. That was a fantastic performance. And look at that. They also got the fastest lap. Talk about having it all today. They can now claim the fabulous 1956 Maserati 450S, which is a true classic. Well done. As for the other drivers, it's your chance to shine. If you're feeling lucky or just want a shot at a fancy car, make sure to stay tuned and see if you can claim one next time. This race was definitely one to remember. Alright folks, here's a fun fact about the 1995 Ferrari F50. This beast was built to celebrate Ferrari's 50th anniversary, and it packs a V12 engine that revs all the way up to 8,000 RPM. It's basically a Formula One car for the street designed with a focus on pure performance. And get this, Ferrari only made 349 of these beauties, so technically, unless you're a billionaire or really lucky, you probably won't be cruising around in one every day. But hey, dreaming big is free, right? Hey everyone, if you haven't picked your car yet, you better hurry up because the countdown is almost over. If you miss the chance, well, you'll just have to cheer for whatever poor vehicle gets stuck in last place. Get those choices in before it's too late. Wow, this is quite the showdown. On one side we have Megatsu cruising in a 1971 Ford Mustang Mach 1.0 ton. Classic American muscle, loud and proud, but maybe a bit out of its element on this circuit. On the other hand, Exclusive Autos is piloting a 2011 Alfa Romeo Z3 Zagato. Sleek, Italian, and probably quicker through the corners. Given the cars in the circuit, I'd say the Alfa Romeo has the edge with its larger frame and more modern handling capabilities. The Mustang might just be dreaming of the straights while the Alfa zooms around the bends. But hey, never underestimate the raw power of a vintage muscle car when it gets the right track. So putting my chips on Exclusive Autos Alpha to take the win here. But don't be surprised if Mergutsu revs up and surprises us all with that big V8 roar. Alright folks, the race kicks off at Circuito Sagilices. And look who's on pole. Boccia Totodorka 39, in a classic 1987 Porsche 959. This car's got some serious vintage flair, but can it keep up with the newer rivals? Stay tuned. Hey, there Ilias X98. Welcome back to the chaos of our car races. Glad you could join us again. Hope you're ready for some high-speed action and maybe a few unexpected crashes. Zip tight and enjoy the show. The race kicks off with Bot the Uncle Joe Show leading the pack, followed closely by Botsats fired in second place. Gildit Zarkofagi from Team Twi is currently holding third position. Twi Gilded Zarkofagi is driving a 2019 SSC Tuatara. They are currently in 10th place, holding steady but not making much progress yet. Bot HP Lootcraft is driving a 2011 Alfa Romeo TZ3 Zagato, the same model as the driver in 7th place. They're currently in 8th position, closely trailing the leader, and appear to be staying competitive. Botnulavi is driving a 1965 Bizzarini 5300 GT Strata, a vintage classic known for its lightweight design and agility. Their race position is middle of the pack, holding 9th place. Looks like they're managing to stay steady amidst the modern and retro cars. Bot Mergutsu is in 8th place, closely trailing Bot Exclusive Gotson 6th. Not much room for error if they want to turn this around. Twi Underfern is driving a 2019 SSC Tuatara, which is known for its extreme speed and aerodynamic design. They are currently in 3rd place, holding a solid position but not quite challenging for the lead yet. The race looks stable so far, with no major overtakes on their end. Twi Gilded Sarkophagi is driving a 2019 SSC Tuatara, one of the fastest hypercars on the grid. They are currently in 4th place with a best lap of 99.999, which suggests they haven't set a valid lap time yet. Looks like they're still finding their rhythm, maybe saving fuel or battling handling issues. Elias AS Teachen says, is driving a 1970 Chevrolet Chevelle SS, a classic muscle car known for its powerful V8 engine and raw street racing spirit. Currently in 15th position, their race pace suggests they're lagging behind the leaders with a best lap, just over 23 seconds. Looks like they're fighting for visibility rather than podium finishes. DSK Elias SSKs. Chevrolet Chevelle S is a classic muscle car known for its raw power and vintage appeal. Currently, Elias is in 16th place, slightly behind the pack. The race seems to be slipping away from him, as faster entries ahead have already pulled a gap. Bot Exclusivox is holding on to 6th, slightly faster than Bot Murgutsu, but not by much. Bot Murgutsu is a bit behind in 14th. So unless something dramatic happens, it's probably too late for the comeback. Gilded Sarcophagi is on the fastest lap, but he's in 4th place, so he's probably not in a position to threaten for the win just yet. Twitankamanian 704 is driving a 1977 Aston Martin 4.8 V8 Vantage. They're currently in 14th place, just ahead of a couple of vintage cars. Their lap time is around 1 minute 23 seconds, so they're holding steady but not making much ground. Gilded Sarcophagi is on a hot streak with that fastest lap, but he's still in 4th place. Needs to find a way around the top 3 if he wants to shake things up at the finish. Bot Murgutsu is driving a vintage 1971 Ford Mustang Mach 1. They are currently in 8th place, with their fastest lap at 1 minute 23 seconds and 9/10. The race for them seems to be a steady grind, not catching anyone up front but holding position. Looks like Zotsfire decided to remind everyone who the real Speed King is. Well done on the win. Wow! Zotsfire really took the checkered flag in style. Congratulations on your victory. You definitely earned that win. And hats off to Gilded Sarcophagi for tearing up the track with the fastest lap. Claim your shiny new 2019 SSC Tuatara, and enjoy that speed demon on 2 wheels. Meanwhile, Everlasting Apex, you were relentless with those overtakes. You can now add a sleek 27 Porsche 91197 Turbo to your collection. Looks like you've got both style and attitude now. Thanks to all for keeping the race exciting. Stay tuned for more high-speed chaos and questionable driving skills. If I had to pick one of these cars to take the win on the Ailes circuit, I'd probably go with the Porsche 908 LH Coupe. It's a true classic racing machine with aerodynamic genius, and a reputation for handling tight turns and high speeds like a champ. Plus, its lightweight design and powerful engine give it that extra edge over the competition. Of course, those Lola 70s and the Ferrari 330 P4 are no slouches, but I'm betting the Porsche could finesse the curves just a bit better and cross the finish line ahead of the pack. Alright folks, last call to pick your dream machine because the countdown is almost up. If you want your favorite car to take the wheel, better make that decision now before the race begins. Don't say I didn't warn you when it's too late to switch. Alright, this is a classic matchup. We've got Bot Double in that sleek 1967 Ferrari 330 P4, and Light DB Mark VD in the vintage Lola T70 Mark on E Chevrolet. Now, both of these cars are legends, but if I had to put my money on one, I'd say the Ferrari probably has the edge in speed and handling. The Ferrari's got that reputation for being quick and sporty, especially in a race against an equally iconic Lola. That said, the Lola 70 is no slouch, and it could surprise us with some agility and raw power. But honestly, I think the Ferrari is likely to take the checkered flag first. Still, wouldn't be mad if the Lola pulled off an upset. After all, those old-school racers do have a way of making things interesting. So, stay tuned, because this should be a fun one to watch. Alright everyone, looks like Bot Gaming Tofi Cancer is taking the lead right from the start in that sleek 1966 McLaren Elva Chevrolet. Wonder if it's got enough speed to hold off the pack, or if it'll fall behind sooner rather than later. Stay tuned. Bot Gaming Tofi Cancer is leading the race, holding a solid first place. Twistringer 74 has moved into second, closely shadowing the leader. In third position, Bot Double is keeping pace, but seems to be just a breath behind the top two. Bot LEXEX is driving a 1965 Lotus 40, sticking close behind Elias AESC. Their race seems steady so far, with no major overtakings, just maintaining position. Twiunderfern is racing a 1970 McLaren M6 GT, which is known for its balance and straight-line speed. They're currently in 7th place, quietly closing the gap on the cars ahead without much drama so far. Elias Escalada is driving a 1970 McLaren M6 GT, currently in 8th place. The race is relatively stable for them so far, with no overtakes recorded, but they need to watch out for the cars behind trying to close the gap. Wanga Tank 7 272 is piloting a Chaparral 2E, a classic with a reputation for innovative aerodynamics. Currently, They are in 10th place, trying to keep pace but likely feeling the jostling from behind. Stranger 74 is leading in a 1966 McLaren Elva Ford. They're holding the top spot comfortably, but no fast lap to show for the moment, suggesting they're probably managing pace rather than pushing hard. Well, if it isn't Elite 403 making a grand comeback. Glad you're back to witness these AI cars fighting for bragging rights. Hope you're ready for some high-speed chaos and questionable racing strategies. Sit tight and enjoy the show. Stranger 74 is leading the race with a 1966 McLaren Elva Ford. They are maintaining a solid pace, quickly extending their lead over bot Gaming Fight Cancer. No overtakes yet, but they seem to be in control of the front. Bot Gaming Fight Cancer is leading with the fastest lap of 1:29.805 in a 1966 McLaren Elva Chevrolet. They seem to be holding a steady position at the front, maintaining that early pace advantage. UTB Elias Escalada is driving a 1970 McLaren M6 GT, starting in 8th place. Their fastest lap is just under 1:30. This suggests they're holding a solid pace, but haven't yet made a significant move forward. Tway Underfern is racing a 1970 McLaren M6 GT, which is not the fastest car on the track, but seems to be struggling with aggression. Currently in 8th place and over a second behind the leader, their lap times suggest they're fighting to stay competitive, but haven't quite found that extra speed yet. Mark VD is holding a solid lead and has the fastest lap, which suggests he's maintaining excellent pace. Looks like he's in control unless he makes a mistake or gets overtaken in the final moments. Bot Double is racing in a Ferrari 330 P4, a classic in racing history. They are currently in 3rd place and maintaining a solid pace with a fastest lap of 1 minute, 29 seconds. 772. The racing's pretty tight at the top. Underfern is behind the pack in 7th place with a last lap time of 1 minute, 30 seconds, and 52 hundredths. Their McLaren M6 GT is known for its handling, but so far, they haven't gained ground. Bot Gaming Fight Cancer is leading the race in the 1966 McLaren Elva Chevrolet. Their fastest lap is 1:29.805, which shows a solid effort but not the quickest on track. They hold a small gap over the 2nd place driver, indicating a stable but possibly conservative pace. Wow! Big congratulations to YTB Mark VD for winning that race. Clearly, they know how to handle their virtual cars. Now, for those lucky enough to claim a car, if you manage to overtake the most opponents, Tway Elias X98, you're about to add a 1966 Lola T70 Mark on a Ford to your collection. That's quite the prize for some aggressive racing. Keep the momentum going, everyone. and stay tuned for the next round of fast and furious action. For this track, I would focus mostly on handling and agility. Circuit Lebanon has a mix of tight turns and quick chicanes that demand precise steering and good balance in the car. Top speed isn't as crucial here as being able to dart through corners smoothly and maintain control at lower speeds. So, a car with great cornering ability and responsive feedback would be my pick to dominate on this circuit. Alright folks, the clock is ticking and your chance to pick the winning steed is nearly gone. If you haven't made your choice yet, now's the time to jump in before all the good ones are taken. Don't miss out on the thrill of watching these AI cars battle it out. Hurry up and make your decision. Hey Elite 403, welcome to the chaos. Hope you enjoy the ride. Alright folks, we've got Bot Akvathy in a 2007, Holden Commodore V, and Twilight 403 in a 2015 Ford Falcon FGX, racing on Circuit Lebanon. Now, just to keep it real, car choice is definitely a game changer here. The Commodore V is a reliable old-timer that's been around the block a few times, while the Falcon FGX is a bit more modern, and probably has a bit of an edge in handling and tech. But don't count out the Commodore just yet. Sometimes, classic charm and a solid setup can surprise you. Though if I had to make a call, I'd say the Falcon might have the upper hand due to its more recent design, and likely better aerodynamics. Still, in AI racing, anything can happen. So stay tuned, because this could turn into a real underdog story, or a predictable victory. Alright, folks. The race is officially underway at Circuit Lebanon. Leading the pack in pole position we have Bot in Just Platinum piloting a 2015 Ford Falcon FGX. Looks like they're ready to burn some rubber from the front. Bot in Dust Platinum is leading the race from the start, holding a slight edge over DSA Elator, 103 in second place. Twistranger 74 is currently in third, trying to keep pace with the front runners. Botak Vaithi is in 7th place, just behind Twi Elite 403 who is in 5th. Not much room to overtake now, but if Agvaithi can push on the brakes and find some speed, they might get a shot later. Bot Imnas Platinum is leading the race in a 2015 Ford Falcon FGX. Looks like they have a solid start, but haven't been pushing for fast laps. Currently holding a gap at the front, no overtakes needed so far. Bot Scorched Log is racing a 2007 Holden Commodore VE. They are currently in 16th place and seem to be holding steady without much action happening around them. Botak Vaithi is driving a 2007 Holden Commodore VE. They are currently in 8th place, holding steady but not making any big moves so far. The race looks pretty tame for now. Anai. Twistranger 74 is driving a 28 Ford Falcon FG. They're currently in 5th place, holding the position despite some tough competition. The race looks steady for now. Twi 403 is cruising in a 2015 Ford Falcon FGX aloft the competition. They are currently in 4th place and haven't set the pace with their fastest lap yet, but staying solid so far. Botak Vaithi is driving a 2007 Holden Commodore VE, which is notably older than many of the others. They are currently in 7th place, holding steady but likely feeling the age difference in pace. Bot Shoebox TV is driving a 2019 Ford Mustang, currently in 3rd place. They haven't shown much drama so far, maintaining a steady pace behind the leader. No overtakes reported yet. Bot Agvaithi, holding 8th position, not bad but still behind Twi Elite 403, who is in 6th. Looks like Twi Elite 403 has the edge right now. But with just one lap to go, it's tight enough for any last minute move. Twi Jazz Act 72 is driving a 2018 Holden Commodore ZB. They are currently in 9th place, and their fastest lap is 1 minute, 31 seconds, and 46 milliseconds. The race looks steady, but they might need some sharper moves to improve their position. DSD Elite 403 is leading in a 2019 Ford Mustang V8 Supercar. They're maintaining a solid pace with the fastest lap of the race at 1:31.414, keeping their position ahead of the pack. Botak Vaithi is in 8th place, fighting to hold off Twi Elite 403 who is in 4th. It looks like Akvethi needs a miracle or some serious pace to catch up before the race ends. Elite 403 seems comfortably ahead, but still within reach of the leaders. The circuit's technical turns seem to favor cars with strong acceleration and stability. The leading Mustang and Falcon are holding their pace well, while slower lap times from the older Holdens are revealing grip issues or less aerodynamic efficiency. Botnek Zaromoval is behind the pack in the 16th place. Their 2008 Ford Falcon FG is a bit of an older model now, and they're currently running the slowest lap time on the track. Looks like the car might be struggling to keep up with the younger models today. Bot Deluxe Combo is racing a 2019 Ford Mustang, currently in the 11th place. Looks like they're holding steady but haven't made a move forward yet. Congratulations! Looks like Elite 403 decided to remind everyone who's boss on the track. Well-deserved victory. Wow, look at that. DSA Elite 403, stealing the spotlight by winning the race. Way to go. You definitely earned it. And congratulations to the two drivers who get to claim those awesome cars. DSK Elite 403, with the fastest lap. You're now the proud owner of a 2019 Ford Mustang. That V8 sound is going to make your neighbors jealous. Elite 403. Winning the bet race means you get a 2015 Ford Falcon FGXE? Hope you're ready for some epic drives. This was quite the show, wasn't it? Let's see what those cars can do when you actually get behind the wheel. For this track, I would focus Alright everyone, time is almost up, so if you haven't picked your dream machine yet, now's the moment to do it. Don't let your favorite car slip away just because you hesitated. Grab your spot in the race before the countdown ends. Let's see which car comes out on top and leaves the others eating dust. Alright folks, we've got Mark VD behind the wheel of a 2010 Chevrolet Cruze, an Elite 403 zooming in with a 2014 BMW M 235. iRacing on the Aintree Vintage Circuit. Now look, the Cruze is a solid car, but let's be honest, it's not exactly a speed demon compared to that sleek BMW UL. The M235A is known for its agility and quick reflexes, so I'd say Elite 403 has the edge here. But hey, this is AI racing, so anything can happen. Maybe the Chevrolet will surprise us and find a hidden gear. Still, if I were placing my chips, I'd be betting on the BMW to take the checkered flag. Let's see if the bots agree with me. Alright, everyone. The race is underway at the Aintree Vintage Track. Starting at the front with the pole position is ITB Mark VD, in a classic 2010 Chevrolet Cruze. Let's see if that old timer can hold off the competition, or if it'll be a crash course in regret. Everlasting Apex has taken the lead right off the start, showing some serious pace. Elite 403 is hanging close behind in second place, trying to keep up. Mark VD is in third, quick but a bit further back from the top two. Elite 403 is running a 2014 BMW M235 iRacing, a compact powerhouse, known for handling agility. They're currently in second place and haven't shown any sign of slowing down. The race is going smoothly so far. DSK Elite 403 is driving a 2019 Ford Focus ST, a good mix of power and handling. They are currently in second place, holding steady behind the leader. The race looks tight at the top with no major overtakes yet. Elite 403 is piloting a 2014 BMW M235 iRacing and sitting in third place. They haven't shown any signs of slowing down, but the race looks tight with the leader just a few seconds ahead. Bot Fesky is driving a 2012 Mini Cooper Challenge, which is known for agility and quick corners. Currently in 14th place, their race seems steady but lacking position gains. Everlasting Apex is piloting a 2018 BMW 125i M Sport, which usually handles well on twisty sections. Currently in second place, they're staying close behind DSC Elite 403 despite not having the fastest lap. Looks like a steady pace, possibly waiting for the right moment to make a move. Mark Foudet in the Chevrolet Cruze is holding the lead, but has Twility 403 right behind in the BMW M235, ready to pounce. They're closely matched, so expect a scrap for the final lap. Bot Spear Like Hail is driving a 2014 Suzuki Swift, known for its agility and lightweight design. Currently in 15th place, it seems to be struggling with pace but stays competitive in the pack. Bot Acheron 192 is driving a 2016 Hyundai Elantra. They're currently in 9th place, maintaining steady pace but not making any big moves yet. Tui Underfern is driving a 2010 Chevrolet Cruze, currently in 5th place. They are holding steady, but have yet to make any notable moves. The TCA cars seem to be more competitive here, with the Focus and BMW leading early. The TCEs are mainly fighting behind without much overtaking. The track likely favors smaller, agile cars over heavier models. Track must be favoring the TCA cars with fast cornering, since the top drivers are mostly in those. The TCE seem to struggle with pace or consistency. The TCA class dominates the top positions with consistent lap times, indicating the cars are well suited to this track's dynamics. The TCE class is trailing behind, likely due to less competitive or less optimized setups for the circuit. Mark Foudet is holding 8th place, struggling to stay ahead of the chaos behind him. Huey Elite 403 has moved up to 3rd, gaining ground on the leader, but with only one lap left, it's a tight fight for the top spot. Bot Kresh is driving a 2020 Geely Binrui. They're currently in 15th place, running close to the back of the pack. Looks like a steady but slow race for them so far. The TCA cars are clearly faster with DSC Elid 3 leading, while the TCE class trails behind, especially with Bot Fesky stuck in a non-race lap. The vintage track favors smaller, nimble vehicles, but the TCA class dominates the top positions. Well, look at that. Elite 403 actually crossed the finish line first. Congratulations on the win. Wow, what a legend. DST Elite 403 coming in hot, with the Triple Crown dot. Winning the race, setting the fastest lap, and overtaking everyone like a pro. That's some serious driving skills right there. Congratulations on your epic win. You've earned it. And look at that. Both drivers are about to claim some shiny new cars. DST Elite 403. You get the 2019 Ford Focus ST, perfect for tearing up the streets, or just looking stylish around town. TWI Elite 403. You walk away with the 2014 BMW M235 iRacing. Now, that's a car that's ready to handle some serious racing action. Well done, both of you. This race just got a lot more exciting. Alright everyone, here's a fun fact to get us rolling. Did you know that before the days of fast, sleek race cars, the slow car class was actually a thing? People back then loved to have these quirky competitions where even little modifications made a big difference. It's like the 1960s version of showing off your grandma's old station wagon and calling it a race car. Who would have thought that slow could be so competitive? Now, buckle up or don't, because we're about to watch these AI cars cruise their way to nowhere in style. Alright everyone, if you still want to pick your favorite car, now is the time. The clock's running out faster than my patience on a Monday morning. Make your choice quick before the race starts, and the only thing you'll be able to root for is the one that crashes first. Hurry up! Alright, this is shaping up to be quite the historic showdown. On one side we have Bot Wrath 92 in a classic 1959 BMW 507, a car with style, but maybe not the fastest on the track. On the other, TWI Everlasting Apex in a 1961 MG A1600 Mark II, which is lightweight and agile, but perhaps not as powerful. Given these two beauties, I'd say the race could come down to who handles the corners better, rather than raw speed. However, the BMW 507 has a more powerful engine for its time, so I'm leaning slightly towards Bot Wrath 92. Still, don't write off the MG. It's got that nimbleness factor going for it. So, in my playfully biased opinion, I'll give a tiny edge to the BMW for the win. But honestly, anything could happen when those vintage cars hit their stride. Welcome back, Mighty Gamer 95. Fail. Glad you could rejoin us for some high-speed AI car chaos. Hope you're ready for the races to get even more intense. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the turbo-powered fun. Alright folks, the race at Interlomas has just kicked off, and in first place, we have Twi 403 cruising on pole, with a classic 1966 Lotus Cortina. Slow and steady might win the race tonight, or so they say. Twi Elite 403 has the lead off the line, holding top position. Bot Mobius is racing close behind in second place. Bot Krech took an early third, but staying tight on the leaders. Everyone settled into their positions for now. Bot Rain T2 is driving a 1959 BMW 507, known for its elegant design, and not exactly a speed demon. Their race seems steady with no overtakes so far, holding the 16th place comfortably behind the Ferrari squad. Twi Elite 403 is driving a classic 1966 Lotus Cortina, known for its nimbleness and lightweight design. They are currently holding a solid lead at the front, with no signs of slowing down or overtakes from behind. The narrow twists and turns of Interlomas are keeping overtakes tough, especially for the vintage crowd. Expect jerky moves and limited passing lanes, favoring those who can hold tight through the corners. Bot SpaceX, which is racing a 1959 Austin Healey 106. They are currently in 5th place, holding steady and staying within striking distance of the leaders. The race looks pretty stable for now. Bot Schmerzen Live is piloting a 1955 Porsche 356A. They're currently in 10th place, maintaining a steady pace but probably wishing for a bit more excitement up front. Twistranger 74 is piloting a 1938 Talbot Lago T23 Teardrop, a classic for its elegant design and pioneering aerodynamic shape. They are currently holding 7th place, maintaining a solid middle position in what seems to be a tight race among vintage beauties. Alright everyone, I got it. No at signs, just straight username mentions. Keep the chatter lively and fun while we watch these vintage beauties duke it out. Who do you think is going to take the cake? The classic Ferrari, or maybe one of those charming little Volkswagens? Let the race unfold while we keep the vibe playful and on point. Ragu is driving a 1964 Abarth 5SS, a small and agile vintage race car. They started in 6th place, but are currently running in 17th, which suggests they might be struggling with pace or overtakes. Twistranger 74 is driving a 1938 Talbot Lago T23 Teardrop, a classic vintage car. They currently sit in 8th place and are about 7 seconds behind the leader. The car's fastest lap so far is 1 minute 39.465 seconds, indicating a steady pace but definitely room for improvement. Twi Everlasting Apex is driving a 1961 MG, a 1600 Mark II, and is currently in 12th place. Their fastest lap is almost a second slower than the leader, so they are struggling a bit to keep pace. Bot 6 Basics, which is running in 1959, Austin Healey 106.01. They're currently in 5th place, with a fastest lap of 1 minute, 33.854 seconds. The race for them seems to be pretty steady so far. Vintage street cars are showing solid performance here with close lap times, indicating the track suits they're handling. The slower cars might be struggling in the corners, but the tight nature of Interlomas keeps things competitive. Overall, the car class seems well matched for this circuit. Hey there, V-Ice! Welcome back to the channel. Glad to see you've resurfaced just in time for some high-speed car action. Hope you're ready for some serious racing chaos with these AI drivers. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. Bot Anarchetics is driving a 1948 Ferrari 166 Inter, currently in 13th place. Their best lap time is 1:33.195, which is competitive among the vintage Ferraris. The race for them seems tight, just a few seconds behind the leaders. Bot Grumpy Giraffe is behind the top 6, riding a 1967 Volkswagen Beetle. Their pace is noticeably slower with a fastest lap of 1 minute, 37 seconds, and 45 milliseconds. The race for them seems to be more about survival than chasing the lead. Bot Wolf's Light is racing a 1961 MG, a 1600 Mark II, which is currently in the 13th place. The car's fastest lap is 1:33.369, indicating solid pace. The race for Wolf's Light looks competitive but stalled just behind leaders, possibly due to traffic or minor errors. Bot Fregu is driving a 1964 Abarth 595 SS, which is known for its lightweight design and agile handling. Currently in 16th place, their race seems to be less than stellar with the slowest lap time among the contenders. Looks like they're struggling to keep up with the pack. Congratulations, Elite 403. Looks like you were in a league of your own. Enjoy the victory. Hey there, Simplimarkers! Glad to see you back in the channel. Hopefully you're ready for some high-speed chaos with these AI cars. Buckle up and enjoy the ride. Hey, Gary Zed. Welcome back to the stream. Glad to see you're back in the virtual pit stop. Hope you're ready for some high-octane AI car action. Buckle up and enjoy the ride. Wow, Twi Elite 403 pulls off the win like it's nothing. Big congratulations to them. They definitely earned that victory today. As for everyone else, if you're feeling lucky, now's your chance to claim a car and prove you can do better next round. Keep those engines revving, folks. For this track I would focus mostly on handling and agility. Albert Park is a street circuit, with tight corners and chicanes that require precise control and quick directional changes. While raw speed is nice, being able to dart through those tricky sections without losing time is what really makes the difference here. So, a car that's nimble and responsive wins the day in my opinion. Alright folks, if you're still pondering over which shiny metal death trap you want to see in action, you better hurry up because time's almost out. Don't make me pick something totally outrageous just for fun. Get those choices in now before it's too late. Alright folks, this is quite the matchup. On one side we've got TWI Elite 403 piloting a 2017 McLaren MCL 32-2. It's a car that's known for a bit of a roller coaster ride in real life, so I can only imagine how it's handling in AI form. On the other side, DSG Underfern is steering a 2017 Ferrari SH70H, which is known for its speed and aerodynamic finesse. Honestly, with these two cars, it's less about the drivers and more about who's got the right balance of agility and power on Albert Park's tricky layout. The Ferrari should have the edge with its speed and downforce, but if the McLaren manages to stay out of trouble and find some clean racing lines, it might surprise us all. My bet? I'd lean toward the Ferrari just because of its reputation for dominance on the track straight out of the box, but this is AI racing, so anything can happen. Buckle up, it's going to be a wild ride. Alright folks, the race has just kicked off at Albert Park, and leading the pack is the bot Connor Malady in a shiny 2017 Williams FW40. Let's see if he can hold on, or if the others will catch up faster than you can say pit stop. Connor Malady takes an early lead, holding the top position. Underfern is right behind in second place, staying close on the tail of our leader. Elite 403 is settling into third, maintaining a solid position early in the race. Bot Connor Malady is leading comfortably in their Williams FW40. Their pace looks unmatched so far with no signs of trouble. Race seems one-sided for now. Twee Underfern is driving a Williams FW40, currently in second place. The race seems straightforward for now with no obvious overtakes or issues on their end. Bot Defactor is cruising in third place behind the leading Williams, and ahead of a Red Bull. Their car, the 2017 Red Bull RB13, seems to be holding steady, with no major issues so far. Race looks predictable for now. Bot Connor Malady is holding the lead in their Williams FW40, maintaining a perfect lap time that suggests they are on a solid pace. They seem to have a comfortable gap from Twee Underfern behind, but no signs of slowing down yet. Twee Makigamanina T5 Filv is racing a Force India V JM10. They are currently in about 12th place, hanging around the middle of the pack but not gaining much ground. Twee Simple Marcus is currently in the 15th position, driving a Red Bull RB13. Their race looks steady but not exactly leading the pack. They might want to find some overtaking opportunities soon. Bot Lithocarp is running a Mercedes and GF 1W08EQ, currently in the 13th place. They haven't made any notable moves yet, but they're narrowly trailing the top 10. Looks like a steady but unremarkable race so far. Botonkuni Buddy is driving a Ferrari SH70H, which is currently in the 17th position. The race doesn't seem to be going his way so far. Yutibayasam is racing the 2017 McLaren MCL32, currently in 21st place. Their fastest lap time is 1 minute 29.261 seconds, which isn't bad but suggests they're struggling to find clear air. It looks like they're stuck behind the pack, fighting for better ground. Rebel Kitty is pulling a quick one with that fastest lap, likely trying to keep pressure on the leaders. Still, position-wise, not quite in the mix for the front. DSK Hot Wheels Kid is currently in 14th place. They started from 16th and have moved up 2 positions. Their fastest lap is 1:28.862, which is pretty competitive in the midfield. The race for them seems steady. No major overtakings but consistent progress. DSKPI is running a Force India VJM10, which has had a rough start this race. They're currently in 18th place, showing some distance from the leaders. Their fastest lap so far is 1:29.805, indicating they're not making significant moves forward. Hey there, El Payos. Welcome back to the stream. Glad you could return just in time to see these AI cars race like they're trying to win at all costs. Stick around, it's about to get even more exciting. Ute Awesome is driving a McLaren MC 32 2F. Currently in 21st place, he's not exactly setting the pace. The race for him seems more about survival than competing at the front. Rizaldi Ada is driving a Mercedes AMG F1W08EQ, currently in 20th place. They are just behind the pack, with a lap time of 1:28.764, staying consistent but not challenging for top positions yet. Congratulations to Bot Conomality on winning the race. Clearly they showed some serious skill out there. Now, for the lucky drivers who earned themselves some prizes, here's the lineup. Rebel Kitty, you rocked that fastest lap, and will be taking home a 2017 Renault RS 17 from F1 2017. Elite 403, you dominated the bet race, and get to claim a 2017 McLaren MC L32. And Massigamer985, your overtaking skills were impressive. You did the most, and can now add a 2017 Force India VJM 10 to your collection. Well done to everyone, this race just keeps getting more exciting. Alright everyone, it looks like we need to do a quick pit stop for some stream maintenance. Don't go anywhere though, because we'll be back in just a few minutes to watch these race cars burn some virtual rubber. Stay tuned and get ready for some more high-speed chaos.